So, the IMDb top 100 films. Shall we look at 80 to 71? Roll the titles. Hi guys, I am Mr. Scotty Pie and I am back for another video. As I said in the intro, today I'll be looking at the top 100 IMDb films number 80 to 71. If this is your first video, just let you know what this is all about. IMDb obviously have their top 100 ranked films of all time. I've not seen this list before, so every week I'm going to go through 10 films, just talk about them a little bit, my personal views on them, or if I haven't seen them, a little bit of discussion about that. This is the third episode in that, so if you do enjoy this, do feel free to go back and watch the previous two. As I said, in this one we'll be looking at number 80 to 71. So before we jump into that, please make sure you do hit that like button. You might as well do it now while you're remembering. Why wait to the end, or you might forget. So if you want to pop down and drop it a little like right now, and while you're over there, you might as well hit that subscribe button as well. So jumping into number 80 of the IMDb top 100 list, we have Sunset Boulevard. This is a 1950 film. If you see me looking down, by the way, I got my laptop open where I'm looking at a list because I've genuinely never seen this list before, so I'll be looking at this for the first time. Sunset Boulevard is not a film I've actually heard of. Yeah, not heard of the cast either, so it's going well. If I haven't seen a film on this list, I'd like to read the description of the film out because I've said I don't know nothing about this. So the description of this is: a screenwriter develops a dangerous relationship with a faded film star determined to make a triumphant return. I've not heard of the director or the cast in this film. I've not heard of the film. It sounds interesting. Sounds like a good idea for a film. I can't really judge it too much as I don't know anything about it. Have you seen it though? Is it good? Is it worthy on his list? Is 80 a good position? Should it be higher? Should it be lower? Let me know in the comments. Number 79 is a film I have heard of and have watched and enjoyed very much. So number 79 is Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. So this is the James Stewart and Grace Kelly film. This is the film where James Stewart, I believe he breaks his leg. I can't remember what he did with his legs. For some reason he's stuck in a wheelchair and he can't leave his apartment. His wife gets him a telescope, and basically to pass his time he just kind of people watches out of his bedroom window with the telescope. One night he believes he's witnessed a murder, and so ensues the storyline of: did he witness a murder? Did he not? Is he missing things? Is he just seeing part of the story? Or did he actually witness a murder from across the courtyard? It's a fantastic film. Alfred Hitchcock is obviously one of the greatest directors of all time. The master of suspense. James Stewart, obviously one of the greatest actors of all time. So this is an absolutely fantastic film. Number 79, yeah, I can see that. I don't think it's Hitchcock's greatest film. I believe there's better films such as The Birds and Psycho. They're films I enjoy more. But Rear Window is a fantastic film that I do like to revisit. So 79, I think it's a good position personally. What do you think? Good position, bad position? Did you enjoy the film at all? Let me know. Number 78 on this list is the Stanley Kubrick film Paths of Glory. This is Stanley Kubrick's war film. If you're new to the channel, Stanley Kubrick is someone I'm a huge fan of. So I'm always happy to see Stanley Kubrick films on lists like these. I know Paths of Glory, it's one that he actually came in about halfway through to finish off because the producers and that weren't happy with the initial director. So this was something that it isn't a full Kubrick production. I know he had a bit of problems making this film because he felt he didn't have full creative rights because he was coming into this, and it was Charlton Heston, was it? Kirk Douglas, sorry. Kirk Douglas film, and obviously him being one of the biggest stars in the world at the time, he was taking over and he was basically saying, it's my way, I'm the star, I'm the draw. And Kubrick, as a new time director, before this he'd only really made some small budget films, felt a bit pushed around. But obviously this is a great film, a fantastic, beautifully shot and film, fantastic storyline. Kirk Douglas, obviously one of the great actors of all time. And obviously Stanley Kubrick, one, in my opinion, one of the top 3 or 4 greatest directors. 3 or 4, I'll go top 3 greatest directors in the world in all time for me, in my opinion. Paths of Glory, though, do you agree with that position, number 78? Let me know in the comments. Number 77 is a film I've not heard of. It's a film from 1957. It's called Witness for the Prosecution. I've not heard of the director or the cast on this one. So what I'm going to do, I'll read the description of the film, which is: a veteran British barrister must defend his client in a murder trial that has surprise after surprise. I'm a big fan of courtroom dramas. I think they're really enjoyable and entertaining. So this is something that already interests me. And obviously it's number 77, the greatest films of all time. It must be a very, very great film. So it's still something that does interest me. Am I missing out on not watching this film? Or do you believe that this film is worth a bit of a miss and 77 is a bit of a high position for it? Again, let me know in the comments, what did you think about this film? Number 76, we've got another Kubrick film. This time we have Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Obviously this is Peter Sellers' film, a bit of his wacky Cold War film. Obviously Peter Sellers, it's obviously going to be a bit wacky, him being one of the legendary comedy actors in history. And this is a bit of a bonkers film, though, a bit of everywhere, a bit of fun. It's telling such a horrific story, really. Cold War wasn't a fun time for anyone, especially in America and Russia. But obviously this is told in a more fun way. This is a bit different for Kubrick. I think this is one of his rare comedies. Probably his only comedy, really. But yeah, 76, I'd get that. Obviously it's a cult classic, it's a very popular choice. A lot of people love this film. I'm not going to say it's one of my favourite Kubrick films, because it's not. I've got as many more that I like more than this, and I hope to see higher in this list. But yeah, I'm always happy to see Kubrick films on this list. I believe this is the 3rd one so far. We obviously 2 in this list, and in the previous video we have had Full Metal Jacket. So I'm glad to see so many Kubrick films on this list. So that was number 76. Number 75 is another film I've not heard of. It's a film from 1963. I've not heard of the cast or crew, but looking at that, it doesn't seem like it is an English language film. It's called High and Low. To read the description out, it's: an executive of a shoe company becomes a victim of extortion when his chauffeur's son is kidnapped and held for ransom. Obviously, it's crime, drama, and mystery. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Sounds like an idea that's been done a few times since. And like I say, this one's copying it from 1963. It must be one of the originators. But yeah, it sounds interesting, but I've not heard of it. Have you watched it? What did you think about it? So I'm going to look at the next couple of films on this list, and wow, I can't believe these are all 3 of these films are so low down this list. So number 74, a film I absolutely love. I watched this film for the first time only a couple of years ago. They did a cinema screening of the 1st and 2nd film. So I watched it there for the first time and fell in love with this one instantly. This is a 1979 sci-fi classic. It's Alien. Number 74 for Alien. That shocks me. I love this film. Obviously, it's Ridley Scott directed film, starring Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, John Hurt, Veronica Cartwright. Actually, out of that list of actors, Sigourney Weaver is the only one I've actually not met. I've met Tom Skerritt, I've met John Hurt, and I've met Veronica Cartwright. That's pretty cool. I'd love to meet Sigourney Weaver one day. Obviously, Alien tells a story. It's a sci-fi film. This is a horror film. This is straight up a scary film. It's keep you on edge. It's, as I said, a scary film. They landed on an alien planet. They find some weird eggs. And next thing you know, the aliens are born from the eggs hatching out of John Hurt's stomach. And taking over the ship. As I said, it is a straight up horror film. So if you're into your horror sci-fi films, you've not seen this one, this is the best one ever made. And I'll argue with anybody who says differently. If you do think differently, let me know in the comments. And do you agree this should be higher on the list? Because I think it should be a lot higher. I think this is top 30, I'd say. Yeah, about top 30, I'd say. Maybe higher, I don't know. But yeah, that's my opinion. And what do you think? Number 73 is another one I'm absolutely shocked about how low it is on the list. That's another 1979 film. So what a year for films. This is Apocalypse Now. Obviously, this one's starring Martin Sheen, Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall. Wow. Martin Sheen is someone I'm a big fan of. If you can see just above there, I have a picture of me and Martin Sheen. And it has a small picture of Apocalypse Now on there. Massive Martin Sheen fan. As I said, I've met him. What a lovely, 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 lovely man. Obviously, this is the Vietnam War film. This one was very controversial and changed the game for war films. This was a very dark film. Yeah, this basically made war films realistic, tense, thriller, and just dark. So yeah, this one changed the game for war films and probably films. This was a major landmark in cinema. So the fact that it's number 73 in this list really, really does shock me. I thought this would be a top 20. I generally thought this would be a top 20 film. But what do you think? Did you enjoy this film? Did you not enjoy this film? Do you agree it should be a top 20 film? Or whereabouts would you place this film in this list? Let me know. Number 72. Yes, we're coming to near the end. Another Kubrick film. So he's smashing it between 81 and 71. 1871. 3 films. This is The Shining from 1980. The Shining, obviously, Jack Nicholson film. He goes to stop in a hotel to be the housekeeper of the hotel over the winter period of him and his wife and his son. And the loneliness and the isolation drives him absolutely insane. Not just him, but the family, because it's obviously a bit of a haunted hotel as well. And this is a straight up horror film. This doesn't count to anything else. It's a very creepy, scary, and disturbing horror film. One I absolutely adore. I'm not a massive horror fan, but Alien and Shine are 2 of my favourite horror films. So it's one I'm very much excited about. 72 again. I thought this would be a lot higher. I thought this would be a top 30 film personally. But that's, as I am biased because Kubrick is one of my favourite directors of all time. But yeah, so I'm a bit shocked by that one. But yeah, that's just my opinion though. What did you think? Do you enjoy this film? Do you not like this film? I do know people are not sure about this film because of how isolated and claustrophobic this film is. But I just think that all adds to the aesthetic. But that's just my opinion. So let's finish the list off now with another film that I'm genuinely shocked at how low it is on the list. This is 1981 Steven Spielberg classic Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wow. 71 Raiders of the Lost Ark. Obviously, this is a Harrison Ford film. It's an adventure film. An action adventure. He plays an archaeologist. It's set in like the 1940s, and he's basically trying to find an ark where they believe it contains like special powers and things like that, which the Nazis are getting hold of. I thought this would be a top 15 film. This film is one of the absolute classics of cinema. It's one of the greatest action adventure films of all time, in my opinion. And when I do an action adventure list, I think this and Star Wars top the list. I really, really do. But yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, number 71. That really genuinely shocks me. But what do you think? Did you think this is the right position, or do you agree this should be a lot higher? And if so, whereabouts would you put this on the list? Let me know in the comments. So that's this week's top 10 IMDb films. What did you think about this list? Did you agree? Did you disagree? Let me know in the comments. I do respond to all comments. Do start a conversation down there. And please do, if you did enjoy this video, please come back next Tuesday where I'll be doing the next list, which is 70 to 61. And if you did enjoy this video, please do hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, I used to do trailer reactions, movie reviews, and like this and other videos, which are just general movie talk and movie news and things like that. If that is your sort of thing, please do hit the subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. I hope you have a good day. I am Mr. Scotty Pie. Goodbye. And thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you'd like to drop a like, a subscribe, share, hit the bell notification, that would be amazing. And you will see on this side of my head, you will see another video which YouTube has recommended just for you. And on this side of my head, you will see a logo to subscribe to the channel. If you want to hit that, I will love you forever. Goodbye.